Welcome back to We Here Now. I'm X. Let's get to it. So, in news today, we have Core Scientific and Bit Digital rock the crypto stock scene. So, crypto miner Core Scientific dropped nearly 18% after CoreWeave announced a massive $9 billion acquisition offer at a 66% premium, shaking the market. Meanwhile, Bit Digital surged 18% after revealing its full pivot away from Bitcoin mining to Ethereum staking, amassing over 100,000 Ethereum and raising $172 million to expand operations. All right, all right. Iris Energy reported slightly fewer Bitcoin mined in June, but saw increased profitability, hitting $65.5 million in revenue due to higher Bitcoin prices. The U.S. House also announced Crypto Week in mid July, signaling renewed legislative interest with bills like the Clarity Act and the Anti CBDC Surveillance State Act. Um, Despite mixed mining stock action, Bitcoin is holding above 108,000, while ETH trades near 2,500 for 2,540, signaling strong crypto sentiment. So that's what we have from this article right here. Right here. All right, moving on to crypto, full crypto. So we have Bitcoin pushes towards a new all time high. Bitcoin surged to 108, inching closer to its May all time high of 112, with a steady 0.8% gain. Oh, come on. Bear with me, guys. Come on. Major altcoins also caught fire. Ethereum up 1.9%, Solana up 2.1%, and XRP up 1.6%. Surged on Kraken data. That is actually where I do all of my crypto trading is on Kraken. Traders are shifting capital from equities to crypto amid concerns over U.S. tariffs, ETF inflows, and the growing likelihood of Fed rate cuts. Trump escalating tariff threats on BRICS nations have added urgency to the move into digital assets. This price action reflects increased institutional interest in a potential summer crypto breakout in the making. Just bullish news all around, guys. Just bullish news all around. So, U.S. stock slide on tariff fears and Tesla tumble. Wall Street slumped. S&P fell 0.8%. Dow dropped 422% or points, and Nasdaq lost 0.9% amid renewed trade tensions. Tesla stock nosedived 6.8% following a public spat between Elon and Trump, who threatened more tariffs. Trump confirmed 25% tariffs on Japan and South Korea, with additional 10% duties on BRICS and other nations by August. Energy stocks stayed afloat thanks to OPEC production heights, but most sectors turned red. Investors are bracing for July 9th and the policy decisions that could shape Q3 volatility. All right, guys. Moving on to Forex. Forex and commodities react to global trade stress. The EU pair fell toward $1.17, weighed down by a stronger USD, driven by safe haven flows. Oil prices softened slightly even as OPEC lifted supply outlooks fears over global trade weighed heavier. Gold stayed firm above 3,300, supported by defensive flows amid tariff and inflation risk. Forex traders now expect a range-bound EU between $1.17 and $1.18 until clearer market macro signals arrive. Attention this week shifts to U.S. inflation data, more tariffs headlines, and central bank comments. That was a lot, guys, for this news today. All right, so let's just move on to these signals. So we have BAT USD. We have a 12-hour falling wedge. Right here is 12 hours. And then, of course, you have this falling wedge right there. See how much time we got, guys. Bear with me. All right. So, Blur. We have a 2-day falling wedge. We have a 2-day falling wedge. I wouldn't really call it. No, I don't like that. I don't like it like that. Now, I would call this a 12-hour channel. Yeah, I like a 12-hour channel with this one. Up, falling wedge. Yep, falling wedge. We can delete this trend line so we can see the falling wedge. Boom, boom. All right, let's lock this up. All right, moving on. Algorand. We have a 12-hour falling channel. Basically the same thing. And injective. We have 12-hour falling wedge as well. You can see it much better on this one. Falling wedge. This trend line and that trend line. All right, now let's look at Sony. For Sony, we have a 12-hour flag. Right here. What is I always call this Donkey Kong. What is this? DraftKings. We have a 12-hour reversal on 30 EMA. Right up here. Yeah, so it's looking like price may pop up. Looking like price may pop up right there. All right, what is this? Unity. All right, as you guys can see, on the 12-hour, the breakout has already started. However, the 2-day trend breakout is still active. It's still active. And this is the what pattern is this? It's a reversal pattern. Bear with me, guys. Bear with me. Oh, I guess they call this a falling wedge as well. Yeah, I guess they call this a falling wedge as well. Right here, yeah. This is what I see right there. All right, and that is on the 2-day. USD. We have a. Ooh, y'all gonna see my trades on here. What am I looking at? 2-day breakout, 2-day double bottom. So we got the 2-day breakout right there, and with the double bottom, like boom, boom. All right, GBP. Is this it? Is this? Yes. Yes, a 12-hour trend line break upcoming, and with the engulfing 2-day candle. So this is the break that I am referring to. With a possible head and shoulder, inverse head and shoulder. As you can see right there, an inverse head and shoulder. It's a strong possibility. Now we move on to the 2-day, and we have a engulfing candle over the weekend. Well, yesterday I guess, or Friday, and yeah. So we got an engulfing candle right there. So what do we do with an engulfing candle? Price tends to continue upwards. With that and the inverse head and shoulders, that's good enough for me. All right. GJ. Where are you? Is this it? Yes, GJ 6-hour flag has just started. The 6-hour flag. Yes, there we go. So it's definitely still some time to get in. I would say within the next 18 hours, you will have to be in, because if not, price will tend to fall back to fall back to EMAs, and because people are taking profits. But yeah, so I guess I should have said this to begin with, but again, this is not financial advice.